You think about the most complete basketball player, Michael Jordan was it. That year we won 56, 57, 58 games, something like that. We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You knew it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to play your best basketball, and he's just not going to have an off game. And you're trying to make sure you manage everyone else, and hopefully he has a few misses here or there. They were struggling, and so Michael, I vividly remember one play, he came off of a screen, and he was really supposed to kick the ball to the corner, but he turned the corner, he went to the basket. And I was like, oh, okay. And he took it upon himself to score. Went to overtime, and he was just unstoppable. And he scored, you know, obviously 69 points. He had almost 20 rebounds. So it was remarkable to watch that and to be a part of that, because we had done everything right. And even defending him, we were getting into him, and he was taking tough shots. He was just making them. Michael Jordan took what they did to the next level because of his explosiveness, his swag, his demeanor, and ultimately his success.
Welcome, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavaliers. With Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldrich, this is Kevin Harlan. Cleveland hosting Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. It's a key game in the Eastern Conference playoff race. And Mike, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it's turned into quite a rivalry.
There are many people looking forward to this matchup. Chicago has eliminated Cleveland in each of the last 2 years, both times in a deciding Game 5 of the first round. They know each other so well. No love lost between them.
None at all. And in terms of familiarity, this is the 26th matchup, Clark, between these teams over the last 3 years. That's a lot of battles. And there are no secrets, are there?
None at all, partner. You think the Bulls and Cavs could call each other's plays out. That's how well they know each other. Tonight, I think it comes down to execution at both ends. Of course, Chicago has an X factor and a significant edge when it comes to Michael Jordan.
Now, let's give you the starting fives. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
And the shot goes in.
Well, good work by the defense offering some resistance there, but Daugherty's size and agility make him hard to stop.
Now the pass to Pippen. Paxson kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Lets it go from deep. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. Jordan's got 8. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Now here's Daugherty. Misses from close range. Well, Mike, at breakfast, we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section. An article about the Cavs' Craig Elo trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
Price looking it over. Looking for Nance, and he gets it there. And Nance slams it in.
While the Cavs have lost every meeting with Chicago this year, Mark Price has been excellent against the Bulls.
He sure has been, Coach. With 16 points, 15 assists in one game. 5 days ago in Chicago, Price had 25 points and 8 assists. The Cavs point guard clearly leading the way for his team.
Cleveland fans looking nervous as Jordan is finding his groove early on.
Price passes to Doherty. Back to Price. Doherty, the screen. And it's Price missing.
For the Bulls, Bill Cartwright has struggled coming back from a knee injury. In the 9 games since his return, the big fella is just averaging 9 points per game.
And the Bulls really need Cartwright to provide some offense. Look for Chicago to give him some touches early in the game to try and get him going.
Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers, leading the league at 41%. They also are #1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Doherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right.
Nice feed by Price. Such an underrated playmaker.
And here's Jordan outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
We've seen Jordan go to work on his three-point shooting, and the improvement very evident here tonight.
Elo, the pass to Price. Back to Elo. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Doherty. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter.
24.
Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. He signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why. But you know Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Cartwright is out there with Grant. There's John Paxson. Then there's Pippen. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position.
Listen, you either double Jordan now or you're going to pay for it later.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Brown is checked in for the Cavaliers. Kerr comes in for Price. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't it?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. perfect offense.
Puts it down!
Oh, my goodness!
Ooh-wee. Can you guys believe it? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clark, that was special.
Not sure the next time we'll see one like that.
Kerr outside. Pass to Williams. To halt the run. Pass to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Some nice passing by Cleveland here for 3. Nance. That shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. An excellent job by the Bulls, Clark, so far on defense. They've limited the Cavs' three-point shooting game.
With Jordan and Pippen defending the perimeter, hard to get good looks. The Bulls are not an easy team to knock down threes on.
Not at all. And the Cavaliers call time here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Chicago foul.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Stolen by Grant. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Nance.
The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson. The last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
Kerr the pass to Brown. Now here's Nance.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Elo outside. Here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, it's just one of the many things that Elo does pretty well. Finding an open man to set up with the ball. Well done there on the pass.
Jordan's shot is off. And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall, Clark, with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
The screen from Brown. Elo the pass to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer, one of the best 2 guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back. Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Count it. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here is Nance. Elo with it. Kerr outside. Nance outside. 4 on the clock. There's Brown with the 3. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Nance. Kerr the pass to Elo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Flying high, Craig Elo, the flush. Well done.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. From deep 3-point range, so Jordan now approaching the 54-point mark he posted against the Cavs earlier this season. And so it's Chicago, out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. We've got Bennett. Doherty out there with Nance. Then there's Price. And it's Elo in at the 2. They're the group for Lenny Wilkins starting the second half.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen throwing upstairs.
Bounce pass, Price. Here's Nance. And he can't bank that one in. Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Price. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Three-pointer. Jordan now just a single point shy of hitting his 54-point masterpiece against the Cavs earlier this year. And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know, it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes. So Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
And that one's good. Price.
Well, I like the pull-up jumper of Price now. Outstanding at reading the defense and knowing exactly when to get into his shot.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out below.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under him at halftime because they have owned this third quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down. It is great to see Brad Doherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Doherty healthy.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Now here's Price. Up top, Nance. Elo left side. Over Jordan. Elo can't hit. And the great Brad Doherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star.
A regular season record. Michael Jordan has 62. Now just 1 away from his career high. And so Price will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point. To the left wing. Price outside. The pass to Elo. 5 to shoot. Here's Doherty over Cartwright. Doherty, no luck.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
Michael Jordan has stacked up 68 points.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the second best record in the East.
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
Elo outside. It's Price on the wing. Guarded by Paxson. Paxson with the steal. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Great recognition there by Paxson. Noticing the open teammate and setting him up for the painless bucket.
Bulls foul. John Paxson.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland, Tree Rollins. John Williams.
15 seconds left to play here in the third. Elo outside. One second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they're winning the turnover. All right, we've made it to the fourth quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and D.A. with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And there's Cartwright. And it's Grant in at the 4.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
It's Jordan with the drive.
Some people think of Paxson as a shooting guard in a point guard's body, but he can pass it.
Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
Passes it to Brown. Kerr with it. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And that's collected by Grant. And for Elo, making it in the NBA.
I'm loving it.
Horace Grant.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
Pick by Williams. Down low. Kicks it out to Kerr. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Williams gets the bucket. Well, we've been tracking the scoring of Michael Jordan. And, Coach, no surprise. He has been dynamite.
Did they have to run that story today about Elo guarding Jordan? I think the article poked the bear, as if Jordan needed anything else to motivate him.
Isn't that the truth? My goodness. Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Pippen has an excellent sense for how the play is unfolding and doesn't have much trouble finding those open shooters.
Now, here's Hardy. Guarded by Paxson. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Now, here's Hardy. He's covered closely. Here's Kerr. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bennett's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Grant outside. Back to Jordan. Paxson outside. Wants to get it to Grant and does. Here's Jordan. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Jordan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're not just on fire. Nothing is getting in their way on offense.
It's practically supernatural. The defense is trying everything.
Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Love watching great defense lead to offensive opportunities.
Turnovers can change the course of a game when they turn into points.
Now here's Hardy, guarded by Paxson. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Bennett the pass to Hardy. Paxson with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
That will make the highlight loop.
You're right. Definitely dunk contest material.
This is what the fans pay to come see.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Turning defense into offense.
Yep, he had no doubt, did he, Clark? He was going to take it all the way.
Love the activity defensively, leading to points.
Bennett the pass to Hardy. Kerr outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's Jordan with the drive. Count it.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They double him with Jordan. Pass to Rollins. He kicks to Bennett. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
A deep three from Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. Craig Elo checked in for Hardy. Timeout called, the Bulls. They're up. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Hey, it's pretty elementary, but the biggest thing here is not to foul. Even if they give up a basket, they'd still be in control of the game.
Kings checked in for Grant. Pass to Brown. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Elo. From downtown, the three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Elo is a pretty reliable option at the arc. He's got his range shooting dialed in.
And here is Jordan. And the Bulls with another win over Cleveland. Coach Chicago is 4-0 against the Cavs this season.
They've got one more meeting in 2 weeks to finish the season series. But guys, this is total domination by Chicago.
And Clark, tonight, a Bulls win and a brutal loss for the Cavs in this playoff race.
Definitely, Kevin. I mean, they're a full game out now. Still, Cleveland does have 13 games left, and the Bulls, they solidify their spot as the 2 seed.
It appears they have. So